Good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
How are you, sir?
I'm amazing. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm also very fine.
That's great.
I have a question for you. So, first question is that, sir, can you tell me that people can learn English language in 6 months very fluently?
Yeah. The straight answer is that yes, people can learn English
Fluently.
fluently in 6 months or in 3 months, but depends on that how deeply they study, how much time they give to study. Like if I'm talking about a person who is just coming class for attending English class and attending class like he's attending lectures every day, and he's going to home after attending the class, but at home he doesn't make practice, he doesn't give time. So, when you say that people can learn in 6 months spoken English fluently, it means giving your whole 6 months to that particular thing, not
Yeah.
only 1 hour each day in a 6 month.
It means that consistency is very important.
Consistency is very important, and second thing is that how much time do you give in
Yeah.
during these period when you are learning English.
So, that's great. And my second question is that, uh, how much did you have taken the time for learning the English? Speaking in English, not learning.
Okay. You mean to say that how much time I gave to myself to improve my spoken English?
Yes, time.
Okay, time. Actually, I say to myself that I initial stage I just fix a time for learning English, like for 1 hour, for 2 hour. But after some months or after some efforts, I realized that giving 2 hours is not enough. You know, for learning it's enough. You can learn in
Yes.
2 hours so many things. But for making practice of speaking in English, 2 hours is not enough. You have to give more than that. So how much? So how much time do we
So
give to Hindi?
lots of many time.
Many, so much time, right?
So much, yeah.
So we give so much time while we are eating, while we are walking, while we are going to purchase anything in market. We give time to speak Hindi, and likewise, we need to give time to speak in English.
Yes.
So if we are using our time for speaking in Hindi, so how much time do we have to speak in English? No,
Yes, sir.
we will not have time, and we will always keep talking with the people like we don't have time for making practice. You will have to get a time of speaking in English.
Yes.
Means you will have to replace the language where you are speaking some sentences in Hindi. Try to speak in English those sentences.
But we have barrier because our environment is Hindi. So how we can learn the English and how we can speak in English with anybody?
I think most of the time with whom we walk, that person is having so much influence on our habit. Like if I am staying or if I am walking with my friend, a friend who doesn't want to study, so he will have influence on myself. Like I will not even want to study anything, or I will not even want to study like him. I'll want to copy him. So, if you want to give more time to study, so you'll have to fix that thing. You'll have to grab that extra time for yourself. You'll have to be with yourself. You'll have to say to yourself that this is my time and this is my life. So, I will give my time to myself. I will not walk with my friends. I will not spend my time with my friends. When I will be alone, so I don't think so that anything can stop me, because when I will be alone, I can read in books while speaking. I can watch videos and I can do mimicry of that old videos.
Yeah.
Like that, we can give so much time. Second thing that we can do, like suppose if I'm talking with a person who is not good at English, so what we can do, we can speak some sentences in English first, and then we can translate the sentence
In
exactly
Hindi.
in Hindi. And that person with whom you're talking, they will not get bored. They will
Yeah.
also understand that what we are talking about. And third thing that we can do, you can do chord mixing.
Code mixing, it
Yeah.
means that.
It means that you can use some sentences, familiar sentences in English, which they are also familiar, and the rest of the sentence you can speak in Hindi. At least you will speak 60% English
Yes.
with the help of this chord mixing, and they will not get bored also. Even they will judge you like you are intelligent.
Okay, it was good. So, my uh, third question is that what are the difficulties did you face while learning the English language?
Actually, when I did not know how to speak and how to write in English, so everything which I saw in English was difficult.
Yeah.
Everything. When I used to read books, I could read books, but I could not understand. I used to remember all questions answer, and I used to think that why people are doing this thing. It's so tough. And what is the benefit of remembering, even
Yeah.
if we have not understood? Right? If I'm just remembering anything, just kind of mug upping anything without understanding, so what it makes sense? So there are so much difficulty. I think at that moment I used to realize that when I used to face a difficulty, and after the difficulty is gone, that problem is gone, I used to forget, and because of that I could not pay attention in English. And why the generally most of the people are not paying attention on their spoken English, because when they have problem in English, they try to fix it with the shortcuts, like they do Google, like they do translate, Google Translate, and they fix the problem, but the problem is not fixed. That is just only a temporary solution.
Temporary.
That time there was no temporary solution. If you are going through any difficulty, if you, any difficult time, so you will have to go through. There is no shortcut. You cannot go Google,
Yeah.
right? I'm talking about 2005 or 2010 period time, 2005 to 2010. There was no such facility of Google. So if I am facing problem, so I will face problem for whole day. Right now, maybe for today's student, if they are facing problem, they can Google and solve the problem. They thought that they have solved the problem, but they do not know that they have not developed that skill of speaking that.
So, these were difficulties that you face. Internet problem.
Not an internet problem. I'm
Uh,
talking about that problem that everything was a difficult for me.
okay.
Whatever I used to read, that was difficult time for me, because what am I reading? Even how hard I try to read, I don't understand what is written. I
And
had to go through dictionaries. One of my friend was very good learner. He used to remember so many word meaning, and we used to do competition with each other. How many word meaning do we remember every day? But he had a belief that he will be a good speaker one day. I did not have belief in myself that I will become a good speaker one day. But then I realized that I should take some guidance from the teachers, and I took a guidance like you all the people are taking guidance from
yes.
me. Similarly, I took the guidance from my teachers, and I just realized that learning English is very easy. It's very fun.
Yeah. Okay. So, my fourth question is that can people improve the English language by speaking on their own?
Yeah, definitely. People can learn.
How?
If you are reading any book, don't read in mind. Try to speak aloud. You have a smartphone. Record your audio. Listen when you have free time. It will do revision of your.
Yeah.
It will be helpful for your revision, and it will helpful for your listening, and you will realize that where you are making mistake when you will listen. Because when you speak, may be possible that you can make mistake
Yeah.
and you don't even realize. But when you listen your presentation, then you can realize that what sentences you can speak instead of those sentences you spoke.
So it means that we don't need any person who speak with us.
No, if there is a person, that's a benefit. We can't say that we don't need any person. So
No,
yeah,
in this
yeah. In the
country.
beginning, we can say that we can't depend on that when the person will be there, then we will try to speak in English. In that case, we can say we don't need a person. We need first we, or
My
I just need a
ISIS.
me
Me.
to speak like that.
Okay. So my fifth question is that before reading the book, were you able to give the answer of all type of question in English like you asked to us?
Uh, uh, Actually, no one used to ask me the question like this. I'm asking you. If my school teacher did not ask such a questions, they did not used to speak English that much. They used to give question answer to me to write the answers. So if you ask me the question that could I give answers, so I simply say no, I could not.
Yeah.
Because if I do not know how to make sentences in English, if I do not know the basics, so how will I be able to speak?
Okay. It was good. Sixth Sixth question is that, so why, sir, do you ask all these questions that we are unable to give the answer even in Hindi language? We have to take too much time for thinking.
Yeah, I understand that what question you're asking from me. I ask a question from you all guys because I want to push your limits of understanding and I want to improve your strength of answering. Like I have given you PD class, so it's my duty to take a test from the PD class.
Yeah.
All right. So if you have attended my time management class, goal determination class, positive attitude class, habit formation class, so you must give answer.
But
So it's my duty.
but sometimes we are unable to give the answer because we have to think in English.
Yes, definitely. We have to think. Even I'm just speaking right now after thinking. I am also still thinking before giving answer.
Okay.
So it's a process. We have to accept. In beginning it becomes very slow. But as you will invest your time, it will become fast. And you will be able to give answer in short period of time.
Okay. So how much time we can take?
There is no limit.
Learn.
How much time do you have? You can give.
Okay. So my seventh question is that, how can we overcome our hesitation while speaking in English?
Hesitation. If you talk about me, that just imagine that how will you look like if you are feeling hesitate,
Weird.
not looking good,
No.
right? Second thing is that why the hesitation is there. Hesitation is there just because we have not completed our homework. So we
Yeah.
just first complete our homework, right?
Yeah.
After finishing our homework, we will be very confident, like it happens in our class. When the student complete their homework, they say, "Sir, you told yesterday that too, you will check notebook today."
But I- English language is new for us. Then
That is why we people just generally feel hesitate, and that's natural.
so yeah.
You will have to go through.
Okay. So my eighth question is that, do you not think that we are learning the language and we want the partner who speak with us in English, not for beginner, for above the beginner? So we should speak in English or not?
There are so many sources through which you can have experience of as a communication partner. Like there are so many books that you can read, right? Through that you can learn so many things. If you are talking with me, I'm also sharing the information which I got from the books.
Okay.
So, so if I am able to teach you fishing, then why would I give you just only single fish? Right? I will just teach you that how to do fishing. The fishing is that reading book.
Yeah.
If you need a conversation partner, what do you need to do? You just need to grab a book, start reading a lot, and then you will realize that you have so much knowledge. If the person other will talk in English with you, will talk in any language, you will have so much to share. Did you remember that in the before some classes you said that, sir, I want to speak so many things, but I don't know what should I speak.
Yeah.
People are speaking so much. I don't know how they are speaking. I said that they have attended my personal development class. That's why they have so much thing to share, and that's why they're speaking continuously. And you are practicing of English grammar, of
Yeah.
English language.
Yes, sir.
But that is not the problem. The problem is that we don't have knowledge about any subject.
Yeah.
If I'm talking about time management, so how much can we share? That much we have.
Yes.
We can't speak more than that. So we need to grab the things in our mind, and after that we will realize that how much we can share.
Okay.
It depends on our internal memory.
Yeah.
That how big amount of memory you will store in this data will you will store in this will be able to speak more in English or speak in any language.
Okay. So my ninth question is that, sir, why you are not making the rule in the tuition to speak in English only?
Yeah, that's interesting. I tried many times, but it happens that when the beginners are coming for the coaching, and they if I just give them this kind of rule, they will be in a trouble.
But
Like
not for beginner. After completing some basic rule and after completing watching the basic English videos, then
actually, we just have only 1 hour class every day, and in the 1 hour class, I have to communicate with one-on-one students. If I had a school like of 6 hours,
yeah.
so I would definitely be able to apply this kind of rules because I have 6 hours. So in
Yeah.
6 hours we can do so many things, but in 1 hour I just have a chance to teach you that how you can make sentences, how you can make presentation. Like you're speaking in English right now, this much time we have.
Yes.
So if we have so much time, so definitely we can apply this rule.
But we want English environment, so you should make the rule in English.
Yeah, we
Speaking
can
in
make,
English.
but we can make. But from where we will bring the we will bring the time?
Yeah.
We have just only 1 hour class. So how much time do we have for just making this environment? You have a time for making practice with me. You are learning from me, not from students.
Yeah.
Yes or no? You are expecting that. Why other students are not speaking English with me? Because they do not know how to speak in English. That's why they're not speaking in English. If you want to speak in English, so you speak with me, like you're sitting with me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, yes, am I right or wrong?
Yes, you
If
are
you're
right.
coming here, just coming here for me, you're
Yes.
coming here for me,
Yes,
from
sir.
learning me, right?
Yeah.
So if I am able to speak in English and you want to ask anything, so I can share anything that you want.
Hmm.
So
Yes, sir.
environment belongs to me, not from them. I cannot change them if I can do it so easily. So why would I take 6 months? I would just simply say, change. Just they become a fluent speaker, right? That's why. I agree with your question. I agree with your suggestion that if I would have a chance to open a kind of school and I will have a 6 hours, then I will fix this kind of rules because this will help. This will be
Yes.
implementable. Yes.
Yeah, so this was all the question.
You
I
you
have.
asked so nice question. That's very great. Amazing. Nice to
Thank
talk
you,
with you.
sir, for giving the answer.
Welcome. Welcome.